Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. We will see together the incredible myths and legends around the island of Barbados. On the island of Barbados, an island neighboring Martinique where one could find a family who lived through hell, it would be more than 200 years since the family vault would be empty. It would have happened macabre paranormal phenomena inside. It all began in 1808 when the Chase couple decided to buy a family vault, as was often the case at the time. This purchase will follow a very sad event as they have just lost their daughter aged only 2 years. 4 years later, unfortunately, they will be forced to reopen the vault. They will lose their second daughter, and a month later, it will be the father's turn to follow them and join them in the family vault. A sinister and dark fate seems to want to lay its hands on the family. But the nightmare was just beginning. When the vault was opened to place the father who had just died, they found the graves of the two little girls completely turned upside down, as if someone had thrown them against the walls, a frightening and intriguing mess. Because there's no sign of forced entry. In addition, the one and only entrance is blocked by a stone of more than 500 kilos. After Yuper's burial, the tomb will then be sealed and impenetrable to prevent anyone from coming back to disturb the dead. However, in the years that will follow, at each funeral it will be the same spectacle. The graves will be found completely turned upside down as if they had been thrown against the walls. People are going to be hired to try to figure out what can happen. They will study the phenomenon and define different hypotheses. According to their research, a member of the family could have been possessed by an ancient demonic entity, and despite their research, they will not be able to give real explanations. In 1819, it will be a new death, and the phenomenon will take on such magnitude that the governor in person will move to see if something has happened and try to find a solution. And indeed, once again, when the vault will be opened, the phenomenon will be reproduced. The governor will order them to cover the entire ground with fine sand to obtain footprints. Then the vault door will be sealed again. They will wait more than a year before reopening the vault, and at the time the phenomenon will make a lot of talk about him. So much so that there will be many soldiers and half the village that will be present to try to see the phenomenon and explain it rationally. But when you open the vault again and again, the coffins are messy, yet there is no trace on the floor. Many researchers will even try to reproduce the phenomenon without ever succeeding in understanding how this is possible and how it can happen on its own. While the vault remains sealed, many drawings will be made, but no rational explanation will ever be given. And in 1820, the phenomenon became so widespread that the governor took a radical decision. He asked that the coffins be removed from the vault so that the phenomena stop. And since that day, the Chase vault has been abandoned. He will never reveal his last secret. This is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to tell me in the comments, and if you have other topics like that you want me to cover in my next videos. If you are interested in myths and legends, you can go see my other episodes. You can like, share and subscribe, but we'll see you in a future video. It was Quick and Fire. Peace out.